Chapter 1, ladies. My name is Chaz, and welcome to the What If huh? Zuko was the multiverse creature. So, in this video, or in these two, if I make another one, in this video, I may go over the how they were born, all the way to, but I am gonna do like how she gets into the My Hero Academia universe thing a little bit later. Or actually, yeah, I'm throwing her in because, yeah, I know she's not in any part of the lore of My Hero Academia anime thing or anything. But it was good to have someone that's not My Hero Academia every single time. I was gonna choose name name that ice girl, the one, I forget her name, but this girl, oh, to it. But I was like, you know what? I was thinking about adding her, but then I was like, you know what? Just don't add her. Just add the one. Yeah. So I forgot to check on something. So I'll be right back. So I did check, and you guys, I made a poll that who would be the best sister to Zuko and why. And you guys chose her anyway. So that's why, to be honest, in this, she is the, I can't read that name. So I'll go over to my one of my sources. Okay. So let's begin. And I'm also throwing in Bubble Girl, this girl right here. I know she's also in her superhero outfit, but I don't want to be lying. Overstep boundaries things. Because her superhero costume, to me, it looks like you could just lift up her, like, front shirt and see in, like, her uppers from, like, waist up kind. So that's why I don't add, like, anything that's inappropriate stuff, like heck, the Momo has the call her back. Sorry about that. That was an interruption. So just ignore it. So please. And yeah. So now I'm turning up the volume because you guys hear me? And you guys need to subscribe to this channel so that okay. So let's begin with yeah. So Inco, this is just a one that I found. That's not the ones that I'm usually used to. But she, I said she, that's SHE, was in this Reddit. She's a scientist, a pro hero, and yeah, Rasashi in this Reddit has like blue hair, with some brown. So, yeah. I actually got this idea from one of my personal ones that I never want to post on YouTube because it's a weird one. And it's not inappropriate ones, it's just it's basically like that what if Doomsday or no, what if Zuko became Doomsday or was or is huh? And that where he kills everybody on like My Hero Academia world on everything. Well, yeah, Zuko ends up doing that. So then, yeah. And so, yeah. Now, of course, Sasashi and Inko got married and they did the deed. And Inko had 3 kids, or 4 kids. Zumi, Zuko, her, and her. Yeah, 3 girls, 1 boy. Plus 3 of them, or so, so all 4 of them, or like at age of 4, they all go to like UA, or no, the Quark Doctor, and the Quark Doctor tells the youngest, the girl, Zumi. Zumi is the youngest. Zuko is the second youngest. She's the 3rd youngest. And she's the 4th youngest. So, yeah. So, yeah. So, they, of course, they told them that each one of you have a unique, different quirks. Like yours, as Quark Doctor looks at the blue-haired, blue-skinned girl, because Asashi's family, Asashi had the blue-haired one, but in his genetics, passed on to, to make blue skin. And Asashi understands that so she ends up having a bubble quirk. Yeah. Then, yeah. So Quark Doctor tells her that she has a sleeping vampire quirk. She can go into the daylight compared to the vampire. It's totally different quirk. So she can go into the daylight, or like she's a daywalker. She can use her quirk out in public, like she can produce like bat wings out of her back. Her nails could grow long, and she could have fangs that are, yeah. So then, and Zumi, I almost said Zuko, sorry. Zumi has a fire manipulation quirk. And then when it was finally time for Zuko's, the quirk doctor says, "Sorry, Zuko, you can't become a hero without the quirk." So, and Inko loves him. Asashi hates him because he's quirkless. But that's a lie. His quirk is actually called Limit. Zuko's quirk is called Limit. But later in... So, yeah. So then, at age of 6, they went on a field trip. And his sister... or actually, they went on a field trip at Inko's work. They were creating a portal to the entire multiverse. They don't know what the side effects are, so they don't trust it, so they ended up putting people in, like, suits. But one day, or during that field trip thing, Bakugo decided to push Zuko in, as Zuko falls in, as the portal consumed at him. As but not like, it's not like acid, but it was like, he literally fell through the entire multiverse, as the guy came out of the multiverse portal thing before. And then when the portal fell, or when Zuko fell through, and the portal shuts down, as his body starts to, as he's wondering, where is he? As the entire multiverse, like everything, went through his body, like making him feel not even human anymore. He feels like a whole different breed. As he goes through, he went through every multiverse multiverse. Like, he went through, I'm not gonna label which ones he went through. Just imagine in your head, watching, or whoever's watching this video, go on to YouTube and type up "what if Deku," and imagine you had to watch everyone else's what ifs. So Zuko went through every what if multiverse, and he gained knowledge, like all the other alternate versions of Zuko, who infused into his molecules. Basically, he got consumed by the multiverse. He became more than just Zuko Midoriya, the quirkless one. He became known as the Zuko, the Lord of the Multiverse. Yeah. So, his body starts to change. He could feel like his... hold on. If I wrote, this would be left hand. It's my right hand. On his right hand, and you could see it on like this side. He went through whatever Zuko was or is Doomsday, and the Doomsday part of him fused into Zuko's body. As his arm starts to transform into like what you see before you. This side, right here. All this. Yeah. And then he went through a alternate universe, different one, where it was called What If Deku Was Ochako? Or like had powers of gravity. Like how Ochako was. And he gained her like pads things. And he also went through like, I'm just labeling which ones he went through, like just to for his traits inside of his body. He has more, but so he went through like whatever Zuko was Jiro and Tenya and then Momo, everything. Yeah. His mind starts to wander as Tendril comes, or the ones that you see on the bottom with like purple orbs, that's a Giganton's Leviathan. Here, if you guys don't know what the heck I am referring to, give me a moment to find the stupid thing. Oh, there it is. So, one of these, or all four of these tendrils is now on. Oh, crap, sorry. Is now on Zuko's back as the purple orbs things. He went into the universe where he was that kid, the one that from class 1A. This kid right here. No, this one right here. Manetta or yeah, Minno. Oh, I don't speak that Manetta thing. Yeah. And he also, yeah. So he also went through where he was this guy, like had the powers of him. Yeah. And he went through a lot of multiverse. As he had, like, he had Ares' quirk. He had Class 1B's ponies. He had everyone's. So, yeah. So, when he is during all that time, they all thought he was dead. So they shut the project down. Because, and Inko is sad because her favorite son that she only had. So now she has a bunch of like daughters. Hunters. The bunch of daughters, like 3 of them, loved Zuko, like respects him as a brother. Yeah. As they start to cry because they could not believe that it was Bakugo's fault. That he pushed him in, as one of the kids says. Yeah. So, yeah. So Zuko had a grave site. Ain't? Ain't? And so they go get to 15. Or now time to skip to 15. As they go to UA. Except for Bakugo, because Bakugo is now in the penitentiary for rest of his life. Because he committed murder for Zuko. So, yeah. So then he ends up, or so they like do the ball throw. So 3 of them did awesome on the ball throw, heroes versus villains, and yeah, all that stuff. So, yeah. As Midnight tells everyone to be like silence, or we need a moment of silence because to honor Zuko Midoriya, because he was as a victim of, that's why all of us pro heroes, we fear that we don't have like all that stuff. So yeah. So then after the sports festival, the internship thing, and let me remind you, Zuko during all that time is in the multiverse. So he is like, he has the power, at this point, like before, he was like so relaxed and he's so cheerful. He brought the life to the party. But then Bakugo just ruined it by pushing him into the portal. Like, portal swamp thing. And transformed him into the most powerfulest person in the world. So now, yeah, during all that time, Zuko got stronger and stronger. Like, way too powerful. Oh. All he wants was to go home to his world. But he lost his way. So, and because every multiverse that he visits, like he goes to, like the Doomsday Zuku world that he went and visit to, he saw so many dead bodies, like his heart starts to, he almost had a heart attack as he goes up to like Doomsday Zuku, Doomsday Zuku says, who are you? I am Zuko. The you must be I am Doomsday Zuko. Or Zuko from this multiverse. Or this universe. So you better leave. As Zuko tells Doomsday Zuko, because he also saw the Inko's dead body thing. Saw a bullet hole through her head. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, go check out the What If Zuko Was Doomsday part or one shot thing. Or is, or I don't not remember how to say it, so that's why I call it Was Doomsday. So, yeah. So Zuko, who was, or so Doomsday Zuko, or so was talking to Zuko that I will kill ya, and but Zuko tells him that what happened to your mother, her as Doomsday Zuko says, oh, her, my mother's name is Inko, as Doomsday Zuko says that, and she got killed by a bullet through the brain. Wait, as Doomsday Zuko realizes that he's talking to his alternate self. So, yeah. So Doomsday Zuko tells him that, can I ask you something, Zuko? Sure. If I know that, or probably your mom is still alive, but can you give her a hug from me to her? This world will probably meet its end because it's like Flashpoint thing. So yeah. So basically, yeah. As it was time for Zuko, the one that we're talking about, is about to leave. And Doomsday Zuko tells him that and tell Bakugo that, or actually, if you see Bakugo, give him a good whack, okay? For me. For being the jerk. Yeah. So, yeah. Basically, Zuko wants... So, yeah. And the reason why he got the eyeball on his hand is because he went through a universe where he was like overhaul thing. How will I put this? Or actually he went through a multiverse where he was, give me a moment to find, he's in class 1A, here he is, this guy right here, this one. Yeah, so he was that. So, be right back. I had to do one thing. Sorry about that. Yeah. So, Zuko ends up, um, being the, yeah. So, if you guys want me to do the review, like recap of what I was referring to when he was this guy right here, he also has the powers of invisibility because of he went through the, yeah, all that stuff. Well, the, yeah. So he has enough power to destroy everything. So he wants to go home. He wants to be in his world. He wants to be with his 3 sisters and his mother, because he really bonds with his siblings and his mother, but his father was just being a jerk to him. You quirkless, get over here, quirkless. Yeah. So yeah, Zuko ended up him being, Zuko. He decides, okay, yeah. So he ends up having the powers of infinity and zero, because those powers evolved too. So then Zuko realized in his own head during all that time, Zuko who had a quirk, because he could see it inside himself, not inside of other Zukus, inside of himself. The quirk doctor lied to him, as he knew that the quirk doctor lied, and he just proved that he had a quirk of limitations or limit everything. So now it is almost time for our favorite part. Not the cam part, but because I love the cam part, how they do things. But now it is time, because in the metaverse, multiverse, flows differently. So it took him ages to went through the entire multiverse, and it only lasts a few seconds or a few minutes in his world. So now it's time for our favorite part, where it's All Might versus All for One. So, round 1, fight. So, All Might does his thing because Todoroki got captured. Then, and because Bakugo was in solitary confinement, it was super max prison for killing Zuko. And yeah, then All for One, or actually All Might was down but not out because he didn't get killed. But All for One is about to finish him off. So yeah, Zuko ends up just 1 minute. 1 minute. So, sorry about that. Yeah. So Zuko, but they have a voice out of nowhere. Like, they could hear, yo ho, ho. Hero's life for me. I'm trying to do the remix of a pirate one. So Zuko starts singing it, as everyone's confused of where is it coming from, because it's echoing through the entire location. As he stops, as he says, huh, guess I have came right back. As All for One says, where are you? Or no, like who you are, or who are you? Oh, let me properly appear right in front of you. As a portal opens up, as Darkest Hands comes out of the, and just don't worry about the dogs. Sorry about that. Yeah, so please wait for part 2 to be filmed.